What's going on, TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me today, Kill It Reloaded, 5% Nutrition, Rich Piana, first on YouTube, I think. Listen guys, I knew that the 5%ers out there, the Rich Piana army, are gonna go cray-cray when 5% Nutrition announced the new Kill It Reloaded, so I went and pre-ordered it, and I do think I got one of the first tubs that were commercially available. Long story short, I've been using this for 4 days now. I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one. I'm gonna take you through the label first and tell you where is it different than the original Kill It, and then right towards the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you my final verdict, where and how and who should use it. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so the first thing that you're gonna notice about this new Kill It is that it's twice the size, tub-wise, compared to the original Kill It, and if you look at the scoop size, you'll understand it's 17 grams scoop compared to the original one, which has about 10 grams. The original one is still out there. I think what's going to happen is that this will eventually replace the original one, probably when 5% Nutrition runs out of stock or something like that, but I don't know, I'm just guessing. And 5150 is definitely going to stay there. Maybe they'll reformulate that one also, but it's going to stay there as their Steam Junkie version. They always had these two forms, right? Steam Junkie and Kill It was the more average gym goer. Kill It Reloaded is a way improved formula of the original Kill It. Let's go into what changed in this formula and what didn't change and what you should expect as far as differences. So the first thing that you're going to notice, and this was a bit of a criticism on the original Kill It, and honestly when I used it I felt the same. The criticism was that the original formula with 250 milligrams of caffeine didn't hit you that hard. This one has 325 milligrams of caffeine content. If you add everything together from the three types of caffeine, caffeine anhydrous, decaffeine malate, and Infinergy, you're gonna get to 350, but the Infinergy is 75% content caffeine. Long story short, the reason that they are doing this is in order to prolong the effect of different types of caffeine. One hits you hard, one has a more prolonged effect, and that's the reason they're doing it. Bottom line, 325 milligrams of caffeine compared to 250 milligrams of caffeine, the original Kill It. The second thing that changed dramatically is the pump formula. And I'm going to put the label here because there's a lot of things here as far as pump. You're going to see 4 grams of citrulline, just like L-citrulline, just like the 5150. Then you're going to get 2.5 grams of Glycapump, which is the patented version or more stable version of glycerol. So that's a muscle volumizer. That's 2.5 grams is a lot of Glycapump. That is a hefty dose. You get 2 grams of taurine on top of that to round this thing all up, and then L-norvalin at 150 milligrams. Long story short, that is a super solid pump formula. Another thing that you have here is 2 grams of beta-alanine. I think the original formula was a closed label, like I mentioned, so I don't know if it was 2 grams there, but I think it was the same. 2 grams, so 2 grams is almost saying, hey, I'm putting beta-alanine here for you to feel a bit of the tingling, but don't go too crazy. So if you're like the Steam Junkie tingling all over the face, this is not probably gonna hit you as hard, so 3.2 does that usually. 2 grams is, I'm gonna hit you just enough. That's the message, so it's not clinical dose, okay? You have also 2.5 grams of creatine, 2 grams of creatine anhydrous, and then 400 grams of creatine magna power, which is just below clinical dose, and then you have 100 milligrams of creatine pyruvate. Long story short, all of these things together, the creatine anhydrous and the magna power and the pyruvate, that's a bit below clinical dose. Like, you're gonna get the strength, but you're not gonna get the full effect of fully dosed creatine formula. Anyway, let's get into the focus and the stim. So as far as the stim, I just covered it actually. It's just the caffeine, 325 milligrams of caffeine. As far as the focus formula here, this is probably where Kill It Reloaded is the weakest. You have 250 milligrams of choline, which is not a lot, really. I mean, it's not choline, it's not CDP choline, it's not alpha GPC, there's no N-acetyl-tyrosine, there's no tyrosine, there's just 250 milligrams of choline. What they did put, and there's 100 micrograms of Uperzin, which is an okay amount. I mean, we're seeing 200 micrograms in a couple of other pre-workouts, but 100 micrograms is okay. And it usually helps prolong the effects of other focus ingredients, which are not really existent here. That's the problem. You do have 100 milligrams of L-theanine, they put it in the focus blend. That's L-theanine is not a focus ingredient. L-theanine is a tranquilizer to a large extent. It just works beautifully with a lot of caffeine to reduce the chances of a crash from caffeine and basically prolongs the effect of caffeine. So, and usually you want to see either a 1-to-3 or 1-to-2 ratio. You have 1-to-3 or just a below 1-to-3 ratio with the amount of caffeine here. It's an okay amount. I like that the fact that there's L-theanine here at 100 milligrams is just not for focus. So really there's no focus ingredients here. Anyway, that's the label for you people. All in all, solid label. Okay, let's talk about the actual experience. So I have the watermelon flavor. That's the one I ordered online. The scoop size is quite big. I have to say it mixes really nicely. It smells more than it tastes as far as the apparentness of the flavor. So really when you taste it, when you chug it in, you don't really feel the flavor so much. It's more in the aftertaste, but it's totally okay. I mean, seriously, it's not like the best flavor I ever had, but I'm not concerned about needing to drink it tomorrow, right? So, I mean, it's okay. It's totally okay as far as I'm concerned. It does bother me, by the way, that these companies that do fully loaded formulas, which I love, choose to do the longer tubs instead of the fatter tubs. Just means that I need to fight with the scooper for the first 10 scoops to be able to close this thing, which is seriously annoying. Anyway, let's talk about the actual experience. So listen, overall, before I even go into the details, I really like what Kill It Reloaded brings to the table. It hits you fast. It hits you in about 10 to 15 minutes. You start feeling the tingling. There's no crazy tingling, and you start feeling the energy pickup. Again, no crazy energy rush. You need to like throw things around. It's clean, good energy, and even the tingling is just good, clean tingling, if there's something like that. It's not crazy. You're not gonna go crazy, but you're gonna move your butt and work out. As far as the how long does the energy last, I think the combination of the 3 types of caffeine together with the L-theanine really works well in Kill It Reloaded. It's prolonged. You feel the energy. You can go for a good 2 hours, and then even then, there's no crash. It just fades out. Probably 90 minutes into it. So like 3.5 hours, you still feel a bit of like the buzz. Then, so I really like that. I really like the energy experience. Again, no, you won't throw things around. It's not a rage type energy. It's just clean, good workout energy. As far as the pumps, super solid. Surprisingly enough, I think it misses something like agmatine to bring it all together. But very solid pumps. I like the pump formula here. You feel it. You feel swole with the Glyca pump and the L-citrulline. You feel swole. Not the best I ever had, but definitely very good. As far as the focus part, that's probably the piece I was missing the most. Like if I would reformulate Kill It Reloaded and do Kill It Reloaded 2, I would just add a bit more focus ingredient just to get you more in the zone. Yeah, I got distracted a couple of times working out with Kill It Reloaded, but it's not like still, it's a very solid experience. I really like it. It's definitely way better, way better. It hits you harder and the pumps are better than the original Kill It. It's not as strong as 5150, but it's a very solid choice. Listen people, my final verdict. I think that Kill It Reloaded brings a very complete package to the table. I really like what they've done here. It feels good. There's no side effects. There's no alpha-yo jitters. There's no crazy tingling. It's just a good pre-workout. Just good energy pre-workout with solid pumps. That's what it is. If you're on a super heavy steams, DMHA, DMA, stuff like that, and want to cycle off for a couple of months to just a run-of-the-mill pre-workout that's going to give you the energy to work out and do your shit, then I think Kill It Reloaded is a very good choice. If you're not into heavy steams and you're just looking for a solid pre-workout, Kill It Reloaded delivers. As far as where it's available right now, at least, I mean, right now when I'm recording it, which is like 4 days after it was launched, then it's only available on the 5% Nutrition site. That's where I ordered it. It's about $36 for 30 serve. Probably like in a few weeks from now, it's going to be available in other online stores, and then you can compare prices on our site for the best price out there. And if we hunt down a deal, then you're definitely going to know about it. Listen, people, if this video was helpful in your pre-workout decision-making process, give it a thumbs up. Come on, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here. We find this stuff, we go and we buy it, we try it, we make sure that when you buy it, you know exactly what you're gonna get. And if you wanna save money on anything fitness, we compare prices, we find deals, we don't sell anything, we just save you money.